Today is August 22nd, 2021. I'm going to give you an update on Swedish model against COVID-19. And today's focus is on the Swedish model and economy. Just in case you don't know what is Swedish model, and here is the model that life is more or less normal. There's no knockdown. And theoretically, this is a nice model because there's no lockdown. People have less stress, less anxiety, and less depression. And ideally, the scientists from Sweden want to practice, think that vulnerable people will stay at home, they have no chance to contact the virus. And healthy people may have normal activity, they may get the virus infection and that create natural immunity against the virus. And so create kind of collective community immunity or herd immunity. So far, based on my data from Worldometer, and the Swedish model is totally wrong and causes a lot of suffering for Swedish people. And the total cases of Sweden is about 2 times of Denmark and 5 times Norway or Finland. And not very, very important, it's a total death. And so it's about 3 times Denmark and 8 times Norway or Finland. There's a huge difference. So Swedes really suffer in terms of this death. And many people think if Sweden takes same approach as its neighbor Nordic countries, the death rate which should be similar to this is Nordic neighbors. And one thing when I start this model, I think another advantage is the economic for Sweden because the practice is no lockdown, so people have normal life and economic activity was running in the normal. But when I did research on this today, I was surprised. And this one article from I think it's from Inside, they give complete different outcome. And when I first see the article, I feel I don't believe it. So that's why I did some research on this source of the article. And this come from Inside. It's a legitimate company and it's founded in 2007. They are in business for 14 years. And one founder is Henry Broget. I know he's a very famous businessman. And I think he's a millionaire or billionaire. So it should be trustworthy. And also there are more than 500 employees. So it's a larger media company. And I went to the website and get some real good news. Right now we have a hurricane approaching New York City. And they really give news update on this. So I think the story may be still, of course, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an economist, but I just want to report this data so we can discuss at least. And the title of this article is "A Year and a Half of Sweden Decide to Lock Down. His COVID-19 death rate is up to 10 times higher than his neighbor." And the 10 times higher, as mentioned, is a little bit higher. And because Sweden is about 8 times of Finland. And so, but the idea is right, but that means the death rate is higher then. And what I'm think that one most important point in this article is the economic data from Sweden. And here, just look at two parameters. One is GDP and gross product, and another is the unemployment rate. And I think this two is very important to evaluate the economy for a country. And Sweden's economy still shrinking 8.6% from April to June of last year compared to this year, 2021. And its largest quarterly fall in at least 40 years. And that's, of course, normal because this pandemic is one of the biggest in this century. By comparison, Denmark's economy shrunk 7.4% during that time. That is 1 percentage point difference. And Norway is 5.1%, and this is 3.5% difference. And Finland is just 3.2%, this 5.4%, and it's a huge difference. What I'm saying that this data here should be reversed, and because the death rate in Sweden is about 8 times of Finland, I thought the economy should have completely reversed this case. It should be, Sweden should have dropped 3.2%. Finland should have dropped 8.6%. And so this data is really surprising. And another data is we look at this unemployment rate, and that Sweden rose from 86% in March 2020 to 9.5% in March 2021, and this is close to 3 percentage point increase. But contrary, in Norway, Denmark, Finland also unemployment rate rise by a small margin, and just 1%. I cannot understand the data. Maybe there's something wrong, as I mentioned that. But as I mentioned, the inside is not the published such article. They must have some quality control, and the data should be some kind of trustworthy. But this is COVID-19 pandemic is a huge event, and everything will be in the history, and all this data, official data, sooner or later we have this official data. But right now, that's really discussion point. If this is true, and that really, I don't know how to explain this. And so you have more economic activity, and the economic index was complete wrong. And so, but that is very interesting phenomena. So I wish someone have some information on this. And if you work on, if you are an economist, you may have some real data. I try to find it, but it's hard for me. My background is on biology. Anyhow, history will going to tell us the true story. We cannot, and sooner or later, we're going to have this official data on Swedish economy and its Nordic country neighbors. That's this really interesting phenomena. And that's video for today. I wish to see you in my next video. Please stay happy and stay healthy. And thank you. Bye.